Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey, hello and welcome to the AHA channel, the channel that makes you go AHA. In the episode of tips how to encourage yourself, someone else, or your students to actively speak English. And my name is Astri. Okay, for some people, speaking English or practicing to speak English is not that big deal. It's easy for them to do that. But for some other people, it's hard for them to do that. And maybe because they are shy, or maybe they are not confident, or maybe they are afraid of making mistakes, or maybe they are afraid of what other people will think about them. Or maybe they are lack of enthusiasm about English. Those 6 factors might be the reason why people are, they don't feel like practicing to speak English, including your students, probably. If you are shy of practicing to speak English, then my question is, whom are you shy at? Is it your teacher? Well, if it is your teacher, then your teacher encourages you, wants you to actively practice speaking English, right? Remember? So that is not possible. That is impossible. If you are shy at your friends, then yes, maybe there are some friends who are good at English, who are pretty good at English, who are really good at English, and there are some friends who is not that good at English, so it's okay. And some friends might laugh at your English, laugh at you when you try to practicing to speak English. It's okay. I mean, I have an experience. I am a shy person, actually, really shy person. Even I can be categorized as a unconfident person. I don't really have that much self-confidence, And then I found this English. I love English. I have been in love with English for so long, and then I try to practice it. Because I enjoy it, and little by little, I become more confident person. So, who knows that by practicing this English, it will make you be a better person with a better personalities, who is more confident, who has more self-confidence like me. Who knows? I mean, with self-confidence, which is high, we can do anything, All you need is just a self-confidence, then you can do anything. Or maybe you are scared of making mistakes. And my question is, whom are you afraid of? Your teachers? They want you to actively speak English. Remember? They do not want to scare you. And if you are scared of your parents, well, they are not here. Well, I mean, it's okay to make mistakes. It is okay. We are human, right? Human make mistakes. Angel doesn't, and we are not angel. If we make mistake, we can learn something from it, and we can make it better. We can fix it. And making mistake is better than not trying to do anything at all. And if you try with that effort you do, you will never know to what stage those efforts will take you to. So it is better to try and make mistake than not do. Or maybe you worried about what people will think about you. Maybe you worry that people will think that you are Mr. or Mrs. Know-it-all or something like that. But, well, that's what people do, They always have something to talk about. They always have something to gossip about. They always have something to whisper about. So if your standard is about what people say or what people think, then you are going to be tired because they always have something to ask for. They always want more and more and more. They always want something else. So you cannot catch up with it. So just let it go. You do not have to hear what all of the words they say. You just let it go. You just shut your ears and then do what you have to do and focus on your goals. Or maybe you're just a lack of enthusiasm in practicing to speak English. This probably happens in a small town, and I live in a small town, so I know how it is. I know some of my students, they are lack of enthusiasm to speak English because what is English for? I'm not going to go abroad or a big city or something, so they just do not want to practice speaking English. But I'll tell you what, I have an experience. My cousin, he brought this tool to cut men's hair, and the manuals was written in English and I think it's Japanese. Can you imagine that? Tool for cutting hair, men's hair. The manual is written in English. So if you're asking what is English for, then I have answered your questions. It is usable. We need English in our everyday life. So if you lack of enthusiasm, change it right now. You have to change. It is useful. And if right now you are a teacher, you teach English in school, high school especially, and you have this problem where your students don't really want to practice to speak English because of some factors, well, these are the tips that you might have to do to encourage your students to actively speak English. One is that you have to be a good role model. If you want your students to actively speak English, then you have to do the same. At least you try. For example, if you explain a lesson, use English. Or if you speak like in informal situation, speak English. And that will give like a description for your students that you try hard to actively speak English. So be a good role model. And the second is that you have to give your students a shot, a chance to speak English, to actively speak English, especially for those who are pretty good in English, or you think will be good at English. Just give them a shot. Especially in this curriculum, with the scientific approach, you can ask them to present with English. You can ask them to ask questions to teachers, to you, using English. So there are many ways for you to give your students a chance or chances to speak English actively. Just give them a chance. Okay, if your students are shy, then this is what you should do. First, you have to back her or him up. Help her, help him. If the class starts to laugh at him or laugh at her or something like that, when the situation is not under control, then back him or back her up. Tell the other students to appreciate him and tell them jokingly that, well, this might be the present of him or her or your friends, but you don't know the future of this friend you left at. In the future, he might be a better person than you, so do not laugh someone's present. And I bet you as teachers will take down all those crazy noises in classes. If your students are afraid of making mistakes, then this is what you should do. Please tell them that it's okay to make mistakes, and making mistakes is better than not doing anything at all, not trying to do anything at all. And if you want to fix your students' mistake, for students that are afraid of making mistakes, then please do not do that in front of public or in front of many people. Come closer to him or her, approach her or him, and tell him or her which part is incorrect, which part is wrong, and how to fix it. Now, if your students are lack of enthusiasm in practice to speak English, then this is what you should do. Please tell them that English is useful nowadays. I've just told you about the manual of the tool for hair cutting, and it's written in English, and it will be more important nowadays, So if you lack of enthusiasm in English, then you will lose some of great opportunity. Please tell them so. Next, give them positive feedback after they are willing to actively speak English or practice speaking English. Give positive feedback. Make them proud. Show them that you are proud of your students who want to try. It's just like, hey, way to go, you are good, you are great, or something like that. That will make them more confident to speak English. Okay, next tips. In informal situation, in informal conversation, even though it is informal, try to jokingly talk to them by using English. Try to speak English with them. Like, for example, hey guys, how are you? Something like that. Just in a relaxed tone. That will create an image that you are so enthusiastic with English. I mean, even in informal situation, you still speak English. That will show them that you love English. Okay, and this is the last tips. Arrange an English club. I know this is a pandemic time and it's hard to do that, but you can do it. You can do it via WhatsApp or another social media. Then you make groups and you can make a video call with them, some of them, once a week or something like that. Or to make it better, if you have friends or you have colleagues that are native speakers, and they know about grammar rules of English, that will make it better. Just bring them in the group and encourage your students to speak with those native speakers you know. That will be more interesting. I mean, it's really fun to have friends with different skin from us. I mean, this is brown and they have white skin, so I think it will be interesting for them to have friends with different skin. Okay, and that was it. That's a wrap. That's all the tips how to encourage your students to actively practice to speak English. And I hope it helps. I hope it will work. And I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching. And please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.